Hello. Hello there. How are you? Hello, Luis, Leonel, and Ivan for in a moment. Hey, guys.
Hello, Miss. Good night.
Good night, Luis. How are you?
I am sick.
What? What's going on? What's wrong? Why are you sick?
I am flu.
You got the flu. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. Well, I don't know. You're the doctor. Are you taking
Yeah.
something?
Yeah.
So what? What are you taking for? Well, maybe if you tell me, I'm gonna say, oh yeah, of course, but for sure, I'm not gonna have ideas. But okay. So I'm gonna turn on my camera in a second. So please wait for a moment, guys, for my camera. Okay, let's see. Daisy. Okay, who else? Hello, Ivan, Leonel. How are you?
Hi, teacher. Fine, and you? How was your day?
I'm also okay. Thank you for asking. Um, about to have this magnificent holiday on Monday. I
Yeah,
believe, yay, that's right. I believe that here in Euro, we are not going to have we're going to have the day off. I suppose, but I'm not really sure about it. But I guess. Woo. So, do you have any plans for this holiday on Monday? Because it's it's what it's official, right? In the calendar for everybody. So, are you gonna have something special for this holiday?
In my case, no, teacher. I have to work, but I'm gonna change the Monday for this Friday. I have to do a lot of things, and I'm gonna change the holiday.
So you're gonna work on Monday.
Yes, but I'm gonna take my holiday this Friday.
Oh, got it, got it. So you're gonna be off on Friday.
Yes.
Well, I would rather to have Monday free instead of that day. Well, me, in my case. Okay, thank you so much. So, usuario de Zoom, I guess, is Andy, right?
Yes, teacher, sorry.
It's okay. Maritza, Eufemia, ladies, welcome. And Luis, well, I already heard Luis, Leonel, Ivan is on, and Daisy. Excellent. Everybody's here now. Okay, guys, today we are going to review what we did practice yesterday. Do you remember? We talk about questions, but what kind of questions? What are these questions that we discussed in last class?
Tag question, teacher.
Yay, tag questions or question tags. It's the same, okay? It's the same. The name is the same. The function is, the name is different, but the function is the same, okay? Tag questions or question tags. Fine. Thank you so much, Ivan. Okay. In general, what can you tell me about the tag questions, or what do you remember about that tag questions or question tags? I'm going to display my presentation, okay? No, don't worry about it. But I want you to tell me, I want to know what exactly do you remember about the tag questions, or how much you remember about tag questions? Yes? So, Nothing. Come on, no, don't say nothing because I don't believe nothing. Okay, so what do you remember then? Hey there. Hello, students.
About that, about that teacher.
About the tag questions? What's going on with the tag?
Sorry, I can hear the question. I don't know.
Yeah, I asked you guys, what are the tag questions? Or what do you remember about tag questions? Like in general. Nothing? Where are the tag? Of course, tag questions are questions, but where can you see the tag questions? How do you use the tag questions? Or, yeah, what is the structure, the grammar? Yeah, the structure more than grammar. So what do you remember about it?
Okay, the tag question is used to ask for a confirmation.
Right.
And the structure is if we have positive statement, the answer was the
Question.
answer will be negative tag.
Correct. Exactly. And if we get a negative statement, in that mini question should be positive, okay? Now, we're going to see more details. Thank you so much, Eugenia. That was excellent. Okay, we are going to see what are the differences between these two statements because we only have two kind of question tags, which is starting with a positive statement and starting with a negative statement. And that's it, okay? That's it. Okay, let's see. Okay, tag questions. Sorry. They are sentences or statements followed by a mini questions. And those mini questions are the tag questions. That's that. Then, what is the use for the tag questions? Basically, to look for confirmation or agreement. That's it, guys. No more. You don't look. You don't look for info. You're not looking for information, or you're not looking for specific details. You're not asking for that person. No, you ask when you make tag questions. You ask for confirmation. So you're asking to confirm or agreement, like if you agree. Okay, that's it. Okay, then you mentioned this already and you are correct. Let me change this. Okay, you mentioned this. We have two kind of statements. We have the positive and the negative. So if you begin with a positive, like it is a great day, that mini question or that question should end in negative, like it is a credit. Negative statement, you don't know her, do you? Okay, again, starting with positive, finishing negative, starting in negative, finishing positive. Okay, comments? Nope. Nice.
No.
Excellent, very good. Okay, let me scroll down here. Okay, look at this. Tag questions. Okay, we already discussed that. Confirmation, agreement. Okay, nice. And the thing here, guys, another characteristic, if you remember, and this is something I already told you, tag questions always, you end the tag questions with the auxiliary of the grammar tense plus a subject pronoun or personal pronoun like I, you, we, they, he, she, it. You cannot finish the tag question like aren't my students? No, aren't they? Okay, that's right. Or you can say isn't Luis? No, you cannot end it like that. Instead of isn't Luis, which is incorrect, isn't he? Use the subject pronouns always to make attack questions, okay? So auxiliary plus personal pronoun or subject pronoun at the end. Now, in this case, I know verb to be is a subject. I'm sorry, it's a verb, but remember verb to be doesn't need an auxiliary, so it basically is the auxiliary, so that's why you use it in like this in this case. So you are a student, aren't you? Negative statement. Mary isn't a teacher, is she? You see? So comments about it. Remember, tag questions end with an auxiliary depending on the grammar tense. So if it is present, could be do or does, depending on the subject pronoun. If it is past, did. If it is present perfect, have. Past perfect, had. Use always the auxiliary in the correct form, okay? Either positive or negative, depending on the kind of on the kind of statement. Yes? Questions up to here, guys? No? No. Okay. Fine. That's it to me, to my ears. Thank you, Luis. Okay. All right. Look, this is something similar like to what we did yesterday. So I got some statements here, but at the end they should be followed by a tag question. Okay. So remember the rule: starting in positive, finish in negative. Starting in negative, finish in positive. Use always auxiliary plus personal pronoun. Okay. Let's start with the first one. Anne is reading a book. Anne is reading a book. What is the tag question for that statement?
Isn't she?
Isn't she? Okay, so you say, Anne is reading a book. Isn't she? Correct. Excellent. You can't play the piano.
Can you?
Can you? Yes. Tom will be late. Tom will be late.
Will he?
Will he? No, I'm sorry. Won't he? Because remember, starting in positive, finish in negative, okay? Or the opposite. Next, you weren't listening. You weren't listening. What is the tag question for that statement?
Were you?
Right. Yes. Were you? Correct. Jane has got a new car or has gotten. Jane has gotten a new car.
Hasn't she?
Of course, yes. Very good. Charlie hadn't seen you before. Charlie hadn't seen you before. Charlie hadn't seen you before.
Has he?
He? Are you sure? check it out. Charlie hadn't seen you before. Charlie hadn't seen you before. Okay, identify what the grammar tense is, and then identify what's the auxiliary, and then identify if it is a positive or negative statement. Well, what is super clear is that, is it a positive or statement? Charlie hadn't seen you before. Is it positive or negative?
It's a negative.
Negative.
Yes, it's a negative statement. Good. Okay, so that question should end in positive. So Charlie hadn't seen you before. What's the auxiliary?
Have.
Okay. Sorry?
Is have.
Have or had?
Had.
With the D?
Yes.
Okay, so say it complete, please. Say it like complete.
Had she. Had he.
Okay, Charlie, like complete.
Charlie hadn't seen you before. Had he?
That's right. Yes, had he? Correct. People, think about the equivalence for people. People shouldn't watch too much TV. People shouldn't watch too much TV. Okay, obviously it's a negative statement. So starting in negative, the question in positive.
Should
Okay.
they?
Sorry?
Should they?
Correct. Should they? Yes. We must hurry. We must hurry. We must hurry. We must hurry. Hey there. We must. Sorry?
Mustn't we?
Correct. Mustn't we? Exactly. Very good. Okay. Questions about that questions? No? Okay, that's great. So, nice. So, you don't have questions, do you? Okay, thank you guys. Please, we have some pending activities in our book. So I will ask all of you to go to our material page 104 and page 105, okay? So let's see. Also, I don't remember if we finished this. Yeah, I remember. Okay. We practice some new vocabulary about furniture in the house. Well, in a bedroom, to be more specific. Okay. And then yesterday, we discussed about this, about the second part of the conversation, if you remember. So I'm gonna play it again so we refresh what we, where do we stay? Where was the last thing we practiced? So I'm gonna play the audio one more time so we try to remember, okay? Here we go.
Audio 8.15. I can't believe it. You didn't do it all yourself, did you?
No, I got some of the guys to come over and help me last weekend. We gave the walls a fresh coat of paint, painted some of the furniture. I had the bookcase on the wall made by a friend of mine. I remember Tom saw one like that in a magazine and really liked it.
It's very cool. That rug wasn't there before, was it?
No, that's new.
Tom's been talking about doing this for ages. You know he's going to be over the moon, don't you?
Let's hope so. I wanted to surprise him when he got out of the hospital.
Okay. Very good. So you mentioned yesterday that the conversation was about, or what happened with the bedroom is they redecorated, right? I remember Eufemia, I think she mentioned that. Okay, so let's listen again this part of the conversation, okay? But this time we got some things to do. It says, listen again, select what they have done in the room. And this is the list we have. Okay, so can somebody read all the list, please, about the stuff they have done in the room? So can somebody read the list?
Paint the walls, paint some furniture,
Painted. Sorry,
painted.
painted.
Painted the walls, painted some furniture, changed the rug, had a
Changed.
window.
Remember that the only letters T and D, painted, decided. The other letters don't sound, okay? Sorry, keep going, please.
Changed the rug, had the windows cleaned, had the bookcase made, replaced the lamps, bought a new mirror, and bought new pillows and new comforter.
Thank you so much. Okay, so let's listen again, and then you tell me what are the things they have done in the room, okay? In the room.
Audio 8.15. I can't believe it. You didn't do it all yourself, did you?
No, I got some of the guys to come over and help me last weekend. We gave the walls a fresh coat of paint, painted some of the furniture. I had the bookcase on the wall made by a friend of mine. I remember Tom saw one like that in a magazine and really liked it.
It's very cool. That rug wasn't there before, was it?
No, that's new.
Tom's been talking about doing this for ages. You know he's going to be over the moon, don't you?
Let's hope so. I wanted to surprise him when he got out of the hospital.
Okay, so what are the things they have done in the room?
Painted some furniture,
Oh, excuse me. Uh-huh,
changed the roof,
okay.
and I think it's had the bookcase made.
The bookcase name. Okay, anything else, guys?
Painted
Black.
the walls.
Painted the walls. Okay, yeah, they say something about the fresh paint or something like that. Okay, only 4 options. Anything else? Or something that you would like to change? No? Okay. Great. Nice job. Okay, if you realize in this conversation, maybe you heard them, maybe not, but we're gonna keep going. We have some question tags in this conversation, okay? But okay, let's go to the next thing. Okay, it says answer 1 to 4, then comparing pairs. Any surprises? So four questions. Luis, can you read question 1 and 2?
Yeah, miss.
Thank you.
How would you feel if this were done to you? Number 2, have you ever done a nice surprise like this for someone?
Okay, thank you. There's another one. It says, has Anyone?
Has anyone ever done it for you?
Thank you. Okay, then question 3 and 4. Can you read, please, Leonel?
Yes. Which room, which room in your house would you most like to change? What would your ideal bedroom look like?
Ideal. Ideal. Your ideal bedroom. Ideal. Pronunciation is ideal. Okay, thanks a lot. Well, this is going to be like something very general and personal answer. So, okay, for question number 1, how would you feel if this were done to you? Happy, sad, surprised, angry, devastated? How would you feel if somebody redecorate your room? I would say, wow, yeah, super happy, me. But I don't know you. What would be your feeling about it?
Me too, teacher. Very I don't know how to say sorprendida.
Surprised.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, surprised. Yeah, me too. Okay. Have you ever done a nice surprise like this for someone? Yes or no? Hello.
Me no teacher.
Me neither. I don't do this for my own room. I mean, not for someone else. Okay. Has anyone ever done it for you? Sadly, no. But maybe you guys. What about you? Uh-huh. So, has anyone ever done it for you?
No, teacher.
Sadly, no.
Mm-mm. No yet.
Okay. Not yet. Good, sir. Which room in your house would you most like to change? Okay, I want to listen to someone else, like Daisy or Andy or Ivan. Ivan, you're so quiet today. What's wrong? Okay, which room in your house would you most like to change? Mm-hmm.
The bedroom, teacher.
Your bathroom, okay. Luis and Lionel.
The garage.
The garage. Why, Andy?
Um,
Why the garage? Oh, just because. Just because.
it's very messy.
Oh, got it. Okay, good point. Thanks. All right, we're gonna continue then. 4. What would your ideal bedroom look like? Describe what color or what furniture, etc., etc. So, what would your ideal bedroom look like? Mm-hmm. Yes.
In my case, with air condition,
Conditioner, okay.
connected to a solar panel to save electricity and keep it on all day.
Okay, good. Sounds good, Luis. Thanks a lot. Okay, thank you for your comments, guys. All right, we're gonna skip to next page, please. Page 105. And now, yes, what everybody was waiting for. That question. Okay, it says, listen to the extracts and complete 1 to 6 with these phrases. There is one extra. Have you, did you, hasn't it, don't you, won't he, and was it? So I'm not gonna play the audio because, come on, you can do it without the audio. At the end, when you give me your answers, I'll play it. Now it says, you haven't done anything crazy. It's great. He'll love it. You didn't do it all yourself. That rug wasn't there before. You know he's going to be over the moon. Okay, please. I want you to take a look into these statements and make it tag questions. Okay? This is gonna be easy peasy for you. Okay, think about it. I'm gonna give you a moment. Then we all check. All right.
Finish.
Ready?
The first is have you?
Okay, so read it complete. Who's that? Who's that? Is Eufemia or Maritza? Maritza?
Euphoria. No,
Eufemia. Okay, sorry. Please read the complete statement and additional the tag question.
yes. You haven't done anything crazy, have you?
Okay, Luis, number 2.
It's great, isn't it?
Okay, next please, Maritza.
He'll love it, won't he?
Okay, Lionel, number 4. Thank you.
You didn't do it yourself, did you?
Okay. Next, please, Daisy. Daisy. No, Andy.
Hasn't it?
Okay, but read it complete. The rug.
Sorry. The rock wasn't there before. No. Was it it?
Okay, remember, first thing you have to notice is it's a negative statement. So starting negative, ending in positive. So it's not possible starting negative, ending negative. So check it out.
Yeah. Hasn't it?
Okay, again, it says the road wasn't negative. So negative and negative. No, it should be negative, positive at the end. Okay, can somebody help Andy, please? Like the road wasn't there before.
Was it?
Was it? Yes. Okay, the last one. Ivan, you there? Is Ivan here? Sorry. No? Okay. Any volunteer for the last one? Number 6. Yes, guys. Uh-huh.
You know he's going to be over the moon, don't you?
You know. Uh-huh. Right. Exactly. Good. Correct. Okay, now I want you to listen these statements with the top questions, but at the same time, pay a lot of attention to the intonation at the end of the questions, okay? Please.
Audio 8.16. 1. You haven't done anything crazy, have you? 2.
It's great, isn't it?
3. He'll love it, won't he? 4. You didn't do it all yourself, did you? 5. That rug wasn't there before, was it? 6. You know he's going to be over the moon, don't you?
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, guys. Pay attention to the intonation. Maybe the intonation at the end of the tag questions was different depending on the question, okay? Some of them, okay, I'm going to explain that in a second. My camera, okay. Well, I think the grammar is clear and it's like super easy, starting in positive, ending in negative for tag question, starting in negative, ending in positive for tag question, okay? So that is clear. I'm sure of that. Now, the thing with the tag question is not only following this rule, but also you got to pay a lot of detail and really focus also on the intonation, because depending on the intonation you give to the question, that is the giving to you, okay? I'm gonna say like this. Okay, when the intonation rises or goes up, it means that you are not sure and you want a confirmation, okay? For example, if I do it like this, up, in the first example, guys, here, okay? Intonation rising up. John doesn't speak Spanish, does he? I'm asking you, you tell me, yes, he does, or no, he doesn't speak Spanish, okay? Yes, I'm asking, I'm not sure about the statement, and that's why I'm asking your confirmation, okay? Up, rising up. John doesn't speak Spanish, does he? That is up, rising, okay? Now, on the other hand, sorry. On the other hand, the other kind of intonation we can make for the tag question is the opposite, to go down. Hold on. Here, okay? Now, when the intonation in the tag question goes down, it means that you are just checking and you are looking for agreement. Basically, you are this is like not a real question. This is not a real question. You are just making a conversation. You are just checking, or you are just looking for agreement, okay? Like, yes, it's true, okay? Like, for example, the intonation is kind of different. John doesn't speak Spanish, does he? Like, down. And the other one, John doesn't speak Spanish, does he? Like, I'm not sure. It's a real question. And this, John doesn't speak Spanish, does he? Like, I am sure what I'm saying. I just want you to agree with me. I just want you to agree with me, okay? Yes? Okay. I got a video. Actually, I found a video. I think it's pretty interesting and very accurate for what we are saying. Wait a second, okay? I'll play it in a moment. So, in other words, intonation in tag question is super important because depending on the intonation you do, then that's the meaning, that's the message you are giving to people, okay? So it's truly important the intonation you use in your, so I get a video, I get a video ready. So wait a second. Okay, here we go.
Intonation of tag questions. Tag questions can have either rising or falling intonation. Listen to the different intonation in these tag questions. I didn't forget anything, did I? It's hot today, isn't it? We use rising intonation when we want to confirm or check information. We use a tag question with rising intonation when we think we know the answer, but we aren't sure. Listen again. I didn't forget anything, did I? We use falling intonation on a tag question when we expect the other person to agree with or confirm what we said. A tag question with falling intonation is often more like a comment than a real question. Listen again. It's hot today, isn't it? Notice that the first part of the sentence always has falling intonation. I didn't forget anything, did I? It's hot today, isn't it? Listen to these examples of tag questions with rising intonation. Remember, these tag questions are confirming or checking information. You got my email, didn't you? I don't need a tie, do I? You're going to the meeting, aren't you? Listen to these examples of tag questions with falling intonation. Remember, these tag questions are really just comments.
Sorry. The first examples, the previous examples, they are real questions. Like you are not sure and you are asking. I mean, you are asking for someone to confirm, okay? Now, falling intonation, that is only like comments, like it's obvious. I don't know if I explain myself, but okay, let's check on the examples.
You're new here, aren't you? We're late, aren't we? You don't remember me, do you? Now listen and repeat. Click on pause after each sentence.
Okay, we're not gonna do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. So, comments? No? Okay.
No, teacher, thank you.
That's cool. Okay, let's go back then to our books, please. Still in page 105. Okay. Okay, let's see. It says, read the information and then listen again, rising up, okay, or down, depending. So, can someone read that that box, please, with that info? Okay, what about Leonel? Leonel.
Read.
Okay, please.
Tag questions can have two different functions depending on your intonation. Rising intonation is usually real questions. It means I'm not sure, so I am checking. Falling.
Falling.
Falling. Intonation is more like statement. It means I'm not really asking. I just want you to agree.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, thanks a lot. So the arrow up means I'm not sure, so I'm checking. It's a real question. And down is like I'm not asking, okay? It's not a real question. I'm just giving you a comment. Okay? So let's listen. I'm gonna stop the audio and you tell me what kind of intonation do you hear, okay?
Audio 8.16. 1. You haven't done anything crazy, have you?
Okay, rising or down? I mean, rising or falling? What's the intonation?
I think it's falling.
Okay.
2. It's great, isn't it?
So, rising or falling? Hello?
Rising.
Falling.
Okay, rock, paper, scissors. Okay, guys, listen very carefully. Okay, there's someone.
Audio 8.16. 1. You haven't done anything crazy, have you?
Have you? Okay, it's the first one is rising
It is
or
rising.
falling. Rising. Okay,
Rising.
second.
2. It's great, isn't it?
Okay, so it's great, isn't it?
Falling.
Definitely falling.
3. He'll love it, won't he?
Okay, rising or falling? Hello?
Rising.
Okay, let's try with rising. Number
Yes.
4. Sorry?
Can I make a comment in Spanish?
Sure.
Es como en México, ¿no? De que cuando hablan para arriba o para abajo, ¿no?
Ajá.
O sea, de que ¿cuántos años tienes? O ¿cuántos años tienes? Así, o sea, como para arriba o para abajo. Más o menos así la entendí.
Similar. Ajá, exactly. Like if you go up, like for example, if you taking your comment like in Spanish, tienes 30 años, ¿verdad? It's like, no estoy segura, o sea, realmente te estoy preguntando. Diferente. Si yo dijera, tienes 30 años, ¿verdad? Es like, solamente te estoy comentando que ya sé que tienes 30 años, o sea, es solamente un comentario. ¿Sí me explico? Entonces, es lo mismo acá, chicos. Anyways, going back to English. Okay, number 4.
4. You didn't do it all yourself, did you?
Super clear. What's that? Rising or falling?
Rising.
Okay.
5. That rug wasn't there before, was it?
Super clear. Rising or falling?
Rising.
Okay.
6. You know he's going to be over the moon, don't you?
Okay. Rising or falling?
Falling.
Falling. Okay. Very good. Okay. So number 3, let's listen up number 3.
2. 4. 3. He'll
Okay.
love it, won't he?
If it would be rising, would be something like, he'll love it, won't he? Like, up. So, falling. Okay, very good. Okay, one more time. If your intonation goes up, like it's rising, then you are making a real question. But if your intonation goes down, if it is falling, you're not really asking, you are just giving a comment, okay? That's that. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop here with the session of today. I'm gonna check the list and then you can be free tonight, okay? So, any final comment about the tag questions?
No, teacher, thank you.
No, miss.
That's super. Yeah, this is super easy. I told you that question is easy. Easy peasy. At least easier than the causative form. Causative form is a really headache. Headache. Okay. Io79, it's Andy, Daisy, Luis, Leonel, Ivan, Eufemia, and Maritza. Full house. Great. Okay, thanks a lot for joining the session. That's it for tonight. Well, I think see you all tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Good night,
Good
teacher.
night, everybody.
Thank you, teacher. See you.
Bye-bye.